Ready to get started? Maggie's not here, so
Right.
Director CV. Director CV, ready to get started?
I am.
All right. All right. Welcome to the Robertson Fire Protection District meeting for April 14th, 2026, getting started at 6:30 p.m. We'll get started with the Pledge of Allegiance, but please stay standing for a moment of silence afterwards.
Oh, where'd it go? I'll be up it. I don't know what.
All right. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we please standing for Tommy Shines, Winsville firefighter that passed away?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Director CV, roll call.
Director Seavey here. Director Field.
Here.
Director Guyton.
Here. All right, any amendments to the agenda? I would like to amend the agenda to add a pinning for Captain Clun, yes. I always say, I apologize, I always say your name wrong, and I'm gonna get it one day. All right, so let's put that under new business. And then we have cake afterwards as well. Can I get a motion to amend the agenda to include Captain Clun?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All right, Director CV,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. All right, can I get a motion to adopt the agenda as presented?
I'll motion.
Second.
Director CV,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes. Can I get a motion to approve the meeting minutes for open and closed on March 10th, 2026, closed on March 17th, 2026, open and closed for March 24th, 2026, and then finally April 1st, 2026 for closed.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All right, Director CV,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes. And can I get a motion to approve the bills and invoices as presented?
I'll motion.
Second.
All right, Director CV,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our penning. Chief?
Jacqueline, can you please go? Captain Tommy, can you please go over here? So just so, oh, go ahead. Do you want the camera to move or?
You guys do your thing.
Sure. So recently we did a promotional process. Captain Clun was one that has just recently got promoted to captain. So tonight we're going to do his penny. If you can repeat after me, Captain Clun. I, Jeff Clun, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully serve as a fire captain in the Robertson Fire Protection District,
that I will faithfully serve as a captain in the Robertson Fire Protection District,
upholding the Constitution and laws of the state of Missouri.
holding the constitutional laws of the state of Missouri.
I will protect life and property with courage and integrity,
I will protect life and property with courage and integrity,
lead with honor and accountability,
lead with honor and accountability,
and place the safety of the public and my fellow firefighters above all else.
and place the safety of the public and my fellow firefighters above all else.
I accept this responsibility with pride and commit myself to serving with dedication and respect.
I accept this with pride and dedication and respect.
This I swear.
This I swear.
Congratulations.
All right, from here, let's take a quick 5-10 minute break and get some cake. All right, now that we've had some cake, it's most important. Go ahead and get started again. Okay, so next item on the agenda under new business, we have interim chief's pay for Fire Marshal Hughes. While chief was out, he served as chief for us. Thank you very much, sir. So for the 2 weeks pay, can I get a motion to approve the interim chief pay of $692.80?
Motion.
Second.
All right, Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes. Okay, the next item is just asking about grass cutting. This is for you, Council Young. The neighbors next to the property where the firehouse is going, they have been very kindly cutting the grass for years. They've got something worked out with the owner. They called and asked about the district cutting the grass, but I'm not sure if we're legally allowed to expend funds. So yeah, that's what I told her. But I told her as soon as we close, we would take over that. And I just wanted to make sure.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I told her correct. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Okay. Engagement letter, with Kistner, Hamilton, Elam, and Martin, LLC. Board, I sent this to you. I'm going to explain this a little bit more in closed, and then we will under 6-21-1, and then we'll come out and vote on it if you guys agree. Does that sound good?
Is
Yes.
that our mark?
Yes. Okay. All right. Moving on, Proposition G, election results, resolution 2026-03.
Yeah.
All right. Here. Council Young, would you read for us? We got a cover you.
All goes down. I think just the main resolution.
A resolution declaring the results of a bond election held in the Robertson Fire Protection District of St. Louis County, Missouri, and authorizing certain actions in connection therewith.
Results, Exhibit A.
So this,
All right. This is official.
no, it's on. It's okay.
It's unofficial. Okay.
Sure.
So with yes votes at 230 votes with 74.92% and no at 25.08%, 77 votes, the proposition passes. All right. All right. Can I get a motion to approve resolution 2026-03?
I'll motion.
Second.
All right. Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, ayes have the motion passes. All right. Chief's report.
All right, good evening to Board of Directors. So the first thing I have on the agenda is for GMT approval. We have an administrative agreement with HealthNet that we have to fill out every year. This is the first one that needs to get approval for it, and go from there. John, our Councilman Young, has already looked at these both. He's already approved them. So we are okay to go ahead and sign these.
All right, directors, can I get a motion to approve the GEMT agreement with the Missouri Department of Social Services?
On motion.
I'll second.
All right, Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, ayes have it, motion passes.
So that was the administration fee agreement between us. Now we have a provider agreement also for GEMT for uncompensated cost reimbursement program.
Oh,
Councilman
yes.
Young also reviewed that, and he is okay for us to sign it also.
Um,
Can I get?
Yes.
Sign this?
yes. Can I get a motion to approve the provider agreement with GEMT to be executed by Fire Chief Severs?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Director Seavey.
Aye.
Director Field.
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Can I get a motion to revisit the administration fee agreement?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All right, I'd like to amend that to say to be executed by Fire Chief Severs. So can I get a motion to amend the prior motion to have it executed by Fire Chief Severs?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Director Seavey.
Aye.
Director Field.
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Right.
All right, the next thing I have for GEMT is, a while back, we put in for, managed care, which is basically an extra service that we could get money for from GEMT. We did get back some money from that. So that was from January 1 of 2025 to June 30th of 2025. We are going to be getting back $103,194 is what we're going to be getting back. We need to pay $22,047.58
Okay.
to get that back if I can get approval for that.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the GEMT payment for the program for $22,047.58?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Director Seavey.
Aye.
Director Field.
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have, motion passes. All right.
All right, next thing I have is our MEM payment, from, workman's comp. Just need approval to pay $33,869.35.
Can I get a motion to make the payment on the workers' comp insurance through MEM for the amount of $33,869.35?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Director Seavey.
Aye.
Director Field.
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have, motion passes.
The next thing I have on the agenda is tires for 5025. They need new tires. They're pretty worn down. I do have a bid. I only got one bid. We've been trying to get bids. I had, Captain Clun try to get us, a bid from another company. They did not. Pumps is gonna give it, for the price of $7,835.69.
We usually go through pumps, don't we?
Yes, we do, man.
Okay.
And then what I'm trying to do too is we're trying to take this off and they're trying to send me a new one because they were gonna come here and do it, but we take it to them. You see what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
bid is a little bit more if you just, this is what I've come up with was $7,644.69.
Okay.
And if it's a little more, we can just not exceed
Yeah.
a certain amount of price would be good, just to have incidentals there, so.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the bid with, for pumps, not to exceed $7,700?
I'll motion.
Second.
Director Seavey.
Aye.
Director Field.
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have, motion passes.
Okay, the next thing I have on here is on the agenda is for Family Fun Fest. Me and the administrative assistant Craig have been working very hard on getting this all booked. Craig, we are all booked, is that correct, sir? So everything is booked for Family Fun Fest. So we've been working on it pretty hard over the last couple of weeks, but it's all booked for the
Okay.
most part. We are also working on a helicopter. Medical Officer Jones is working on getting that here too. So that's our other thing we're doing. The other thing I'm gonna ask is if we could get a cost approval for $10,000 to cover the cost of everything that we have for Family Fun Fest. Not to exceed that.
Okay. And it's a little bit more than last year because of all the
Yeah.
inflation.
Yes, the inflation, everything is going on. We may not use that, but we just don't know what some of it's gonna, like our snow cones that we do. We
Mhm.
don't know, and then food also. So,
would you mind, if we approve that amount at the next meeting and
Yes.
just have a little budget that we can attach to the?
yes, ma'am. And he has a little bit one that we started.
Okay,
We just don't have we may budget a little bit more for food and for the snow cones, just kind of compare from what
Mhm.
happened last year and then go from there.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay.
So, can I get a motion to, revisit Family Fun Fest cost approval, at the next open meeting?
Motion.
Second.
Director Stevie,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes.
And then the next thing I have is college reimbursement for Dan Cantrell. Dan Cantrell he had this approved prior to coming over to us.
Mhm.
It would come out of his 2025 budget, for $2,500. You can see
Yeah.
everything is there.
Yeah,
So-
this has been a policy that we've had
Okay,
for quite a while
okay.
for administration.
And it's approved for 500, I believe. Here,
Move that with you.
yes. Just saw it. Well, it'd be these 40,000.
Okay, and that comes out to,
I think he has 25, that's his total reimbursement.
oh, is it because it exceeds a little bit? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it exceeds.
So,
yeah.
All right, can I get a motion to approve, the reimbursement, to Daniel Cantrell in the amount of 2,500 per district policy?
I'll motion.
Second.
Director Stevie,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes.
All right, the last thing I have is my monthly report. Good evening, board. I'll be reporting on March 1st through March 31st, 2026. For the month of March, Medical Officer Jones will be giving a more detailed report for EMS calls and everything. So the number of fire calls we ran was 17. The alarms were 27. MVA calls were 32. Assists were 3 for a total of 79 calls for that. We are currently still down 1 employee. Myself and Assistant Chief Long are working on getting that position filled. And then the last thing is we do have a new fire truck and it went in service April 3rd of this year.
Nice.
So it is now in service and no complaints. I think everybody enjoys driving it. So I also want to give kudos to A-Shift too, is the hard work that they did for getting that truck up in service too. So great job, guys. There's Buckle and everybody and Private Hicks and then Private Terrell. Everybody did.
Valentine part of that too?
He was, yeah, he was
So
putting.
you, Valentine and Bethel are on the crew.
So, but great job, guys. And that is all I have for this one.
Right, thank you, Chief.
you.
Just want to say real quick, when we were going through the resolution 2026 on Proposition G, I just want to thank the public for their support for the proposition. Roughly 75% is a huge support, and we're really excited. And we just want to thank everybody who showed support and came out and voted for the Proposition G.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, Assistant Chief's report.
Good evening, everyone. The engineer promotion exam was originally scheduled for yesterday and today, but in light of all the things that have been happening in the district the last month or so, we decided to move the date to May 19th. Plus, we had to order new manuals for guys to study, and we pretty much just revamped the whole written test because we didn't the old test out there, so we did a new test. So we're gonna do that on May 19th. All of the employee reviews are in. They just have to be reviewed by myself and the chief.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then later coming up, we're gonna do battalion chief reviews, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Now.
All right. Thank you, Assistant Chief Long. Fire Marshal Hughes.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the board for them Chiefs pay. But I'm gonna be quick before you. I'm gonna be very quick. First and foremost, gonna start with the the, request to add a payroll company and the bids we got on there. I'm gonna let Danielle speak on it because she was a huge, support to getting this done and basically going, when she's gonna, help out tremendously, but three bids you have in front of you was from, Kimberly, White Hook, Paychex, and you have another one from Lisa Doc. Two of these companies are accounting firms. The one was $275, per pay period, with, again, that was come up to, over $550. Lisa Dockler's, her fees will be $1,505 per month for their service. And Paychex came in, since they are a corporate, payroll company, came in at $166.30. And I'm gonna let Danielle take it.
So,
Okay, yeah.
Paychex is the one in the top. So, I had a thorough meeting with Paychex, and, they are ranked number 3 out of all payroll companies. They will be a great candidate, plus they reasonable too, but they will be a great candidate due to, they will mobilize us a little more and make us more professional looking in the public too. The employees will have their own portal to be able to go in and get their own W-2s, as well as any information they want to know about their paychecks, pay stubs, or anything like that. So, they also will be able to, have like our onboarding as well. Excuse me. Onboarding, they will be able to go in. I'll be able to upload any documents that I need to, have them sign for new employees. And it will be submitted directly over to them and shoot right back to me. Any copies that I need for them to look at will be in their portal. Okay. If they wanted to make any changes on their paychecks, they go to their own portal. They will have their own sign in. As in payroll, I will have my own personal assistant to assist me if I'm absent.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, so they are familiar with QuickBooks. They will connect to our QuickBooks. They will audit us as well to make sure that all our taxes are being paid correctly.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So that's just some of it. We was on the phone probably like an hour and a half. So, but
You sound impressed.
yes, I was. I was. And as well as the W-2s, you will see a fee on here. We will not pay that fee because every employee will be able to download their own W-2. So that $378 will be taken away for us.
And that's nice because a lot of times then you get it earlier
Yeah.
than the due date. So,
Mhm.
I mean, this sounds great. There was a question I had. How did you feel the customer service?
Customer service was really informative.
Yeah.
Very professional, and very willing to dive in and help us the best way we can. I was really impressed with the rep that was working with us. They have 3 divisions that will take ownership of everything to transfer over smoothly. We will not have to create any charter accounts or anything like that because they will be able to have access to our QuickBooks, be able to download everything to match their system. They also will be communicating with the banks as well.
So will they have like just a copy of the QuickBooks or are they gonna be able to access it?
They will be able to access our QuickBooks.
Okay, let's just make sure when we do this, we talk with Feather Shark because there's always security issues. It's the same with kind of like.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's why they have 3 different divisions.
Gotcha.
Because they will only have access to what we allow them to have.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
And I wanna add, everything that we add, we would have additional costs. The bid that we have now is just for payroll.
Mhm.
So when we start adding them actually doing our tier 3 reports, doing any of our tax credit preparation, then that might be an additional.
No, it's not additional cost for the taxes that we have to pay monthly.
Oh.
Any tax-
No, not this.
Are you talking about like the
I'm talking
1099s?
Yes.
The 1099s.
Districts,
Yeah.
For the district's taxes.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
so again, anything over.
You talking about like city taxes and all that? You talking about city federal taxes? Withholdings taxes?
No, so you know you have quarterly reports that we have.
Correct, that's, I asked them, that's not additional.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
And I will vouch for this company. We've had this company with our home care agency for the last, probably going on 6 years. And, again, you have a rep assigned to you. So if you have any issues, you call that rep and
Yes,
then they go and investigate your situation.
So I know there was also a concern about hours.
yes. I talked to them about the hours. We will still have to submit hours, to them, but, for now, that's fine, because we could have anybody in the administration to add the total of hours together if
Mhm.
something happens. And then once we talk about some additional implementations on our software, we might be able to cut that out completely.
Okay, so we'll figure out a system on our end.
Yep,
Okay, this is great.
And number one, something happens, God forbid, Suzette did a wonderful job. You have a whole company that will support you. You will never have
correct,
an issue if just something happens with this one person.
yes.
The business will still be as if that one person was still.
Well, thank you guys for looking into this. I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Director CV, any thoughts?
I just think that going with the payroll company for the reasons Kenny listed is a really great idea. And I'm glad that Paychecks sounds like it's going to have a lot of advantages.
Yeah.
It's true.
And the price is good too. All right, can I get a motion to approve the invoice with investment summary? Or, I mean, that's
That's just-
paycheck,
paycheck.
paychecks flex,
Mhm.
select. Is there any, is it just the sign right here?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, let me start over, Director CV. Can I get a motion to approve the going with the payroll company under paychecks flex select? And just so you know, that's spelled with an X on the end of the paychecks and then flex.
Okay.
You want a motion? Anyone want a motion?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All right, Director CV,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, you want to switch from square to stripe?
Yes, just be real quick. Basically, we'll be replacing, Stripe will be replacing what we have now, which is Square. Stripe actually works better with co-final. We're gonna be completely automated in the fire marshal bureau. The time that you submit a permit to try to pay for the permit. Stripe is the POS program that we take in at Caney versus using Square. This technology, co-final does not talk to Square.
Mhm.
Therefore, Stripe is the best option for us, and plus it's a wash. They charge the same fees, there's no difference in their fees, and in the customer service, and also in the process. So I'm recommending that we go to Stripe, so we can utilize this along with our co-pilot.
Is there a contract or agreement or?
Again, I had to get they will probably send that weekly afterwards, but the only
Okay.
thing I had was the person and price. Right.
Okay, well, I agree. I think you should definitely move forward. And then the next meeting, we'll approve the agreement. Does that sound good? All right.
And I will get that up to Tony, so we can take a look at it, make sure. Next would be adding the existing building code. And, this has already been vetted and looked at over, several times. I know I brought this to you earlier this week, so you can take a look at it as well. Everything's in proper order, but we need to add this existing building code. Again, we have the IBC, which is new construction, and the fire code, which is new construction. We're adding this because this helps us out with the existing buildings. So now that we have, again, we referred to this before, but we had to actually get this adopted into our code so we can utilize it to enforce.
What ordinance number is this?
Ordinance 2026,
Dash?
1.
It's not like a question.
It sounds.
All right, can I get a motion to approve, ordinance 2026-01, for IVC, to the Robertson Fire Protection District codes?
A motion?
I'll second.
All right, Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Gayton, aye, ayes have it. Motion passes.
Next thing is already in my budget. This is actually for our software that we, or just been talking about it, the Code Final. Code Final is replacing two programs. APX, is one of the ones that's replacing, which came in right in about the same amount. And again, if this is gonna be the future for us, combining all our, got that in front of, it for $4,100.
Yeah, but I don't see any, oh, is it this here with this? These two
Right.
together? Okay.
Invoice fund. So again, this is for data storage, inspection, pre-planned software. And this is computer completely automating our fire marshal group. So
would you mind if, for the, like, I need a little bit more information here because this isn't very detailed. So I don't know exactly in detail what we're approving. Do you mind if we table this for the next meeting and then, get the kind of like a full document of what it is?
okay, you have the first page.
Yeah, but it just says, it just has payable bill to, but it just says data storage inspection, pre-planned software. I just kind of want a little bit more detail of what it is, like information to provide to the public,
Okay.
in our meeting minutes. Unless you have, is it in here? Maybe I just missed it.
No, this is. Okay. But I can definitely get information for you.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Can I get a motion to, table the code final approval payment?
A motion.
I'll second.
All right, Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Gagnon, aye.
All right, almost done. Last thing is our update for the number for March. Building permits, 7 permits issued for March, year to date, 18. January 2025 to March 25, is total 15, an increase of 20%. Occupancy permits, 4 permits issued for the March 2026 year to date, 10. January 2025 to March 25th is 8, an increase of 25%. Annual inspections, 20 inspections for the March 2026 year to date, total of 70. From January 2025 to March 2025, a total of 52, with an increase of 35%.
Nice.
So last but not least, so there was a recall on smoke detectors that we purchased over 4 years ago. We purchased a total of 100 smoke detectors. Those smoke detectors actually were recalled last month. So
We just got the notice though, I think.
we just
right?
got you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, they're saying that they might not actually alert. So what I would like to do is put a notice out on Facebook.
Yes.
And in our social media to the public, also outside on our sign up front, stating that we have smoke detectors to replace the smoke detectors that are being called.
Yeah.
So we're just ordering 50 for now. We just ordered another 50 maybe 2 weeks ago. Then we have another 25 in storage, because I know for a fact everybody's not just gonna come running all at once. So again, as we do get more people coming in, we'll just purchase more smoke detectors. So what you see in front, you got a question?
Do we have the did anybody email to get a smoke detector? Because maybe that might be also a way to track some people down.
The only problem is that when they did email us, I know with Google, to go back and try to track those emails unless you put them in a certain file, it's gonna be incredibly difficult.
Yeah,
So I think the main thing would be just us really pushing it on social media, but for me, I'm gonna do my best to try to find those email numbers
yeah,
and get in contact with those individuals. But this might be something that we want to start making a list in the future. Anyway, to have start building an email database anyway when we want to get in contact and talk about more fire prevention things. We can start keeping those emails for that particular reason.
yeah. I think let's start keeping, like, we give out a smoke detector. Let's get just the name, email and a phone number, just in case this ever happens, because this is out of our control, completely.
And it does happen.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, these smoke detectors only have a 10-year shelf life in the first place.
Mhm.
So again, that's why those 100 smoke detectors for the bottom put up, but to have people actually that wanted those. So again, that's why we're being very selective on purchasing too many at one time, because there's only a 10-year shelf life.
Yeah.
So what you have in front of you is 3 bids. The ones that we just purchased came from Home Depot. Again, they're UL approved, American made. If you look, that's one from 1597. Those are the ones that we just purchased on the very back.
That's
And that would be the universal ring.
Okay, yeah. I like the Home Depot ones. Okay. Any questions?
No.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the purchase of 50 smoke detectors, Universal Security Instruments brand from Home Depot at a price of $798.50.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All right, Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Gagnon, aye. Ayes have motion passes. Thank you, Fire Marshal Hughes.
Thank you.
Medical Officers Report.
First, I'd like to thank you for the warm welcome, not only from the board, administrative staff, and also the firemen and the department. So I can't express that enough. Coming from another department into a new, it's definitely not easy. So I want to say thank you. So let's talk about call volume first. For the month of March, we're up to 166 calls, and that put this year to being at 444. Next is upcoming training in the month of May. It's a active shooter MCI drill that's going to be held in Florida. This is going to be a yearly thing. This is being put on by Sims, our medical control group. That will be throughout the month of May. Looking at dates for upcoming CPR class, as soon as I get my instructor recertified, then we'll be putting that on in quarterly, most likely. And then lastly is the contract renewal for AB Triton, which is the cost reporting that goes with Chief EMT. That's in the amount of $7,500.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah, Triton does a great job. So, any questions? All right. Can I get a motion to approve, to renew the contract with AP Triton LLC in the amount of $7,500?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Gagnon, aye. Ayes have motion passes. Thank you. Battalion Chief Support.
I got you all. Good afternoon, board.
What?
Fire Chief Stevens. I'm filling in for Battalion Chief Washington, and this was formulated by Battalion Chief Herman. So kind of a group effort here, so bear with me. So trainings, first off, the next 30 days, North County training. For the month of April, we did live fire training out at West County. In May, we have drivers training. EMS training, medical officer just spoke of. The Sims, we have active shooting coming up. Company drills, the crews have been, with the appointee of the new training officer, BT Herman, we kind of have a subject for each month. The month of April was ladder truck operations. And then in the month of May, we're going to be moving into driver operator and pump operations. Along with training the crews, like Fire Chief Severs has been putting the truck into service. No, personally, C-Shift, we loaded over 2,000 feet of hose on the new truck. So kudos to those guys and kudos to Engineer Bethel for getting tools mounted in Private Clun or Captain Clun, excuse me, it's all new to me. Captain Clun, working hard and all the way through, it was good effort to get the truck in service. Backup driver and acting captain remained training priority. There've been numerous privates getting signed off on these things, so it's being emailed out. And, good job to all of those folks that are accomplishing those standards. Staffing for the past 30 days, A crew has 9 overtime spots and 3 sick occurrences. B crew has 8 overtime spots and 4 sick occurrences. They have 1 out on extended family leave. C crew has 4 overtime spots and 16 sick occurrences, and there is 2 out on extended family leave on that shift also. And anniversaries, in the next 30 days up and coming, we have Private Yukon. He's completed his 1 year on April 17th. Private Beer will have completed his 1 year on April 18th. Private Middleton will complete his 1 year on April 19th. Private Rosa will have completed 3 years on April 17th. Private Johnston will have completed 3 years on April 18th. Private Graff, 3 years on April 28th. Myself, Captain Grimwood, will have completed 8 years in the May 1st. And then BC Herman, he always beats me on this, so he will have completed 10 years on April 27th. So that's
Stars.
any questions?
Oh, well, yours was fairly
May 1st.
May 1st. Okay, well, thank you for that. Thank you
No
for the
problem.
report.
Thank you. Also, want to add one thing about the training, the North County driver training is gonna be hosted right here at Robertson FPD.
Oh, nice. Thank you. All right. From here, we're gonna go ahead and announce our meetings for this month. We have, our next meeting is an executive close, April 21st. That will be here at 12641 Missouri Bottom Road. We also have our next regular open meeting, April 28th, 6:30. That will be here and on Zoom. Executive close on May 5th, and then another open meeting on May 12th. 6:30 for all of them. Can I get a motion to approve the meetings as described?
I'll motion.
motion. I'll second.
All right, Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it, motion passes. Can I get a motion to go into close at 7:17 PM under 61021 legal actions and 61021 personnel?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Director Seavey,
Aye.
Director Field,
Aye.
Director Guyton, aye. Ayes have it. Motion passes. We are paused. All right, reopening from close at 8:48 PM. One thing we need to do, we discussed the engagement letter enclosed. I think Director Seavey and you were good with it, so we just need to approve it. Can I get a motion to approve the engagement letter with Kistner, Hamilton, Elam, and Martin LLC?
I'll motion.
A second. Director Field,
Aye.
Director Seavey absent, Director Guyton, aye. Motion passes. Then from this, I think that's all. We don't have anything else to report from close. Can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting of April 14th at 8:49 PM?
I'll motion.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, means adjourned. Thank you.